Hey guys, it's Cat Angel, owner of Southern Angels Paranormal in Dallas, Texas. Thank you for joining me for a Saturday night edition of Paranormal Pillow Talk. I do need to lean over and mute my little computer over here because you guys know that that's going to come through and then you guys are going to hate me. All right. Again, welcome. I have missed you guys a whole lot. I know I took a little bit of time off last week. I had a horrible toothache. And oh my gosh, I did not think I was even going to be able to be here tonight. But it got better. And here I am. I didn't want to spend another week away from you guys. So I have a kind of special show tonight. Not that the other shows aren't special too. Not already. Okay. There's tapping over there. I don't know if y'all heard that through the mic, but it always starts. And there's a knock. So, all right. Pearl coat. If you got a 30-second timeout, it means you're probably typing too fast. So, everybody, just if you type super fast, then it sometimes will time you out. As for my mods, whomever is modding tonight, I know that there's been little tiny dramas here and there throughout the paranormal community the last couple of weeks, but I need to remind you guys to be objective. If you have a disagreement with somebody in chat outside of my show, but you are modding, you must keep those personal things between the two of you in check. If I find out that anybody's been timing anybody out for their own personal reasons, you will immediately be removed from modship. So remember that tonight, and with most nights, we have upwards of 60 to 100 people in live chat. And not everybody is going to have the same views. And it's probably not a good place to talk about religion or politics. Although, I don't know, part of what I'm talking about tonight could maybe be construed as politics, but not current day, more like a long time ago. So let me do some shout outs. All right, guys. And thank you for coming out tonight. Let's see here. I wasn't even looking at chat. I was trying to directly look at the camera. One thing I do want to tell you about tonight, the topic, and then I'll do shout outs. The topic that I'm covering tonight is old style Cat Angel. What does that mean? For those of you who've been coming to my shows for getting close to 2 years, you guys know that I do lots of topics like the crystal skulls or the Viking sunstone, any of those sort of topics. And then I take that topic, whether it be historical or otherwise, and then I tie it into whatever device, spirit box, what have you, that I might be using. You guys also know that we had some pretty strong energies that were attached to the items that Jake brought. I'm going to give you guys an update on that. And I have one of the items here in a metal lockbox with some highly religious artifacts. But I do want to tell you tonight, this little box right here, if you guys have not heard of it, it is called the Poltercom Spirit Box. And I do have it placed within my crystal skull grid. You know what? I'm going to turn this from blinking to something else because some people who have seizures are prone to get very annoyed with the blinking. This is my infinity mirror. So I'm just going to kind of put that there to give my crystal skulls some light. However, back to the box. This is the Poltercom that we are going to be doing tonight. And I'm premiering my personal Poltercom number 5 that you can also own if you go to paranologies.com. Okay, I'll put a link in the description bar later. Jeremy, the owner of Paranologies, makes amazing tools. Everything from tribometers to I just anomaly cams, spectral observatory. But more importantly, tonight, this is what I would call not only the visual Cadillac of ghost boxes, but as I posted below, this is by far, and this is saying a lot because you guys know that I have just about every ghost box made. This, hands down, takes the cake. All right. I'm going to give this, I'm getting a little lens flare. Those are not orbs. So just to let y'all know, those right there are not orbs. All right. This is the Poltercom. You can see that it looks steampunk, okay, which I find to be very cool. It is the most cool closure to a ghost box. You can see the size of it in relation to my head. It is very steady. It has 2 badass speakers on the side. You got your antenna. You've got your sweep speed, which I'll explain that when I get to the go. Well, actually, I'll explain a little bit about it now. You can adjust your sweep speed here. The tuner you can hand dial, but this is a motorized sweeper. So depending on how fast or slow you do it, is how fast you'll see the dial spin and how fast it goes up and down the band. I don't know what kind of tuner is in this, but it is badass. Through here, you will see lights that are going to glow. I'll give you a little tiny preview. Okay. Okay, see lights? Now that's sweeping really fast. Okay, you go down. Okay. Hello, spirits. Right here. Let me turn the volume down. Okay, spirits go back. Well, yeah, y'all have to go back for a second. All right. This is your echo reverb. You can turn it up or down depending on how much of that you want. No, wait, I got to turn it off because I can't like give it away all at once because this is like the height of the show. All right. But I do want to explain to those people who tuned in a little bit about it because I know it's late on a Saturday night and some people may be going to bed early. So again, as your sweep speed goes faster, these lights in this grill, they light up faster, which is kind of cool. It's an indicator of how fast you're sweeping. All right. Here you have a place that you can put a microphone. You can put in an additional ghost box. So if you want to run one of your other ghost boxes, like a Hack Shack 12587 or a 12125 or a 470 or 469, whatever your choice may be, you can run that at the same time this is running. Okay, you can plug your digital recorder or your external speaker if you want to add more speakers than this into this hole. So you can record your session. Now, I'm going to also have this Poltercom outfitted now that I have fallen in love with this and cannot imagine using, well, no, not that I'm going to not use my other boxes, don't get me wrong, but this is that badass. So I'm going to be adding the digital effects processor and another option that you can get with it that uses the fields around you to, there's like a yes, no here, And depending on those things, it moves the spirit box. So the theory theoretically would be that spirit can utilize those things in order to create the spirit box to do what it wants and communicate how it wants. So I know Wayne also put in his order for his Poltercom decked out, I think yesterday. So these do take a little bit to make, but I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. So I'm going to go ahead and look at chat, and I want to welcome everyone, and then I'm going to get started into the show so that then we can get right down to the ghost spots. All right. So who we have tonight? Tonight we have Sarah Farnham. Of course, we have Wayne Spy Paranormal, who is not here physically today, but he's right here, and he is in chat, and he's right there to answer any questions that you guys might have. So we've got Sophie, or Soph, S-O-P-H, Teresa, Brooke Bass, Loki, Beth McHugh, Dream McGrub, Mortis the Wizards in the house. Mortis, we love the crap out of you. Ooh, we need to have a little video conference tomorrow about that other show. Anyway, Hey Shy, Jen TT, Cheryl Blue, Southern Charm Paranormal, Susan Garazano, Starry Night, Phil M, Charmy Vapes, Lori Star, Staminus, Time Lord, Real Psychic, hello and welcome. Albert, thank you for coming. I'm glad you got your angel coin that you won from the show and your crystal skull. And thank you always for moderating. You do a great job. I Wonder, Acquisition of Signal, Emmy's Mummy, BPG Trick, Twister Dark, Susan Launer, Sarah Farnham, Cheryl Blue, Suzanne Varga, Stephanie Thies, hello, welcome. Acquisition of Signal is LJM. Love you, LJM. Sean's ITC, welcome. Teresa Kyles. If anybody else did not, oh, Candy Flossie. Hey, Candy, I have your spirit dice, but I don't have an address where to send them. Let me do a quick welcome. Dazed Pixie Ducks. Hello, Pearl Cope. Hello, Stephanie D. Harry Overstreet. Callie, hi, sweetheart. Let's see here. I think I said hi to Lori Star. Lori's my girl. Anyway, if I did miss you guys, I'm going to be looking. Hello, Diane Hilbert, Paranormal Voice UK. You guys, welcome. I think you're really going to enjoy tonight's show. Hey, H. Baker, Deb, Just Me. Okay, there's still some shout outs. I'll keep doing this. Steph, Vanta, Puma Knight, and you know what? If I'm Brandy Carr, hello. I think that tonight, now I'm going to look away from Lady Jenny. Hey, sweetheart. James Griffin, love you to pieces. Tonight, you're going to walk away knowing a little something about history and a little something that I found to be quite fascinating. And I kind of have put in my description somewhere all over Facebook that tonight, because you guys know that I collect antiques, I collect haunted or paranormally active things. Sometimes haunted might not be the proper word. Paranormal energy attached to it, 1000%. You guys see it every week here. When you get to the level of nearly 7+ years of collecting, it gets very active. That is why so much activity has been gotten and is always gotten. I do collect very strange and odd things. So what I said about tonight's show is that tonight is like an episode of Mysteries at the Museum meets The Haunted Collector, because I definitely am the haunted collector, only not the John Sappis kind, the cat angel kind. I have many, many things. Some of these things you guys have already seen on previous shows, but because of the topic of the Civil War and the topic that I'm going to talk about, I thought that it would be nice and enjoyable to use some of my antiques that some have very strong paranormal activity attached to use as trigger objects with the Poltercom Spirit Box. I also had some people who wanted me to ask some specific questions, and I'm going to start taking those questions prior to shows. I'm also going to be using the structured light sensor camera, the SLS cam, to see if any spirits that might be attached and around the Poltercom and around the items that are from the Civil War era and the Victorian age, if any of those spirits are lingering about, which you guys know they almost always are. So it's going to be a gem-packed night. Let me explain to you some of the trigger objects that we will be using tonight. Okay, and I'm pretty sure, nope, you guys can't see that really well. Let me move the camera for just a second. Okay, I'm going to show you guys over here without trying to blind you. First of all, I also set up my mirror to work as a portal with my Victorian cherub mirror, which is right there. I want you guys to be keeping an eye out in that mirror. It is in a direct angle with my other mirror that always creates the portal when I do mirror work. And keep your eyes in this mirror for things, because you guys know what happens with the mirrors. All right. Now, I also have over here this Ouija board that's right back here. Was, interestingly enough, and you guys have heard the story before, this Ouija board sat in a decorated Civil War soldier's home. It was in a protective glass case that it did not come with, and it was up on the wall. When the man who was fighting in the Civil War, when he was out in the field, a lot of people used Ouija boards to try to communicate with their loved ones that either A, had passed away, or some that had passed away but were also still out in the field. So they might have lost a son but still had a father out in the field. Okay, so that Civil War era Ouija board is a major trigger object. All right, what I have over here, this is my Civil War era, the mirror, the brush, and the comb. These are super old antiques. The mirror is still fully intact. And whoa, I just saw something out of that mirror. Okay, this right here is my Civil War era calligraphy dip pen letter writing box. Okay, with the wax stamp and the candle. Okay, the quill pen inside of it. There's ink, the inkwell, all of that. And one of the items that you guys have not seen, at least I don't think you have, this is a Victorian era and Civil War era tear catcher. What this was is when people's loved ones were out in the field fighting, all right, the family, let me readjust my camera. Okay, well, hold on. That is not the right angle. Okay, all right. Civil War tear catchers. Okay, they would cry and cry and cry for their loved one, okay, that was out in the field. And they would catch them in the jar you see here until they came home, or if they didn't come home. And these were really, really sought after items. They're really, really hard to find as well. And if you do find them, you can find them as great finds. Sometimes they're expensive, sometimes they're not so expensive. But this one came in. Sorry guys, that's my minions ring. Hold on. Good night, Marie. Hello. Okay. Where was I? Okay. This glass Victorian tear bottle came in the same box as the mirror, the comb, and the brush. And there was a funerary card as well from the late 1800s. Well, I did some checking on this box of bottles. Wayne has seen them before, and they're these old bottles, which, of course, I love anything in a little container. Well, come to find out that that is what these were. These were not just little glass bottles. These were very, very historical, and they all tied in with the things that were just thrown in this box that I bought at this house over in Royce City that was sinking into the ground, okay? And the ground was sucking it in. And I went to the estate sale, and that's where I procured these items. Now, not the letter writing thing or anything else, but just this. So this is also going to be a trigger object. Also, because there were tears in the tear catcher, also, I believe, hold paranormal energy of the person who cried those tears. And so, yeah, these are pretty fascinating. So what we have here is a perfect storm of antiques, paranormally active items sitting next to me. The protective grid that I formed around the Poltercom are my crystal skulls, and they go all the way around. This table right here, guess what? Victorian era tipping table. During the height of the spiritualist movement, many people used tipping tables to try to connect with loved ones, to try to see if they could tip it and so on and so forth. So this stuff all is very interesting. I'm going to allow the energy to build up as I'm talking about this Civil War thing. Okay, so hey, Amanda Warner. Oh, you got your package. Yay. I think everybody probably has gotten their package by now, as far as the prizes that went out. And at least I hope they did. I think from pretty much everyone. I'm not sure. I didn't see Apollo in here tonight, but I'm pretty sure since he's in Oklahoma, he absolutely would have probably already gotten his. So, and you know what, Jaylene, that keychain is something that has always been attached to the amulet. And it's sat here with all of my things for a very long time. So keep the protective salt around that, and burn your sage probably once a week just to keep things clear, because it did come from a home that is highly, highly active. Who said something about $1,000 prize? You know what? Yeah, there were some. We give away some pretty amazing prizes during our shows for sure. So let's go ahead and start to talk about the topic that I wanted to talk about tonight. And let's face it, since I kind of had a rough week last week, I wanted to do something enjoyable and cat style. I do still have 2 or 3 more things from the haunted trunk that you guys have not seen. And don't forget, Halloween show, we'll be giving away one of the haunted items that came with the haunted trunk stuff. Actually, it's going to be a doll. Okay. There's going to be a huge Halloween package that is going to be given away. So if you guys are at home and you want to watch something really spooky, saving one of the grouping of items from the haunted trunk that is a little bit dark in nature, if you will, as if the other stuff wasn't. But anyway, that's a different show. So what I wanted to tell you about tonight had to do, backdrop is 1861, when the 13 colonies that, well, not 13 colonies. I just went all the way to the American Revolution. That's a whole different show. Okay, let me rewind. Okay, the Civil War began, as most of you know, or maybe some of our younger people that are watching might not know. All right. And being that I'm from Texas and Wayne is from Louisiana, we're kind of one of the Confederate states that wanted to secede from the Union, from the what was then and is still now the United States of America. So to give you the backdrop, yeah, Stephanie 17 said that again, that show is coming up because I have some items from way back. So yeah. Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Virginia. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to be able to name off every single state in the succession that they succeeded. And it's not succeeded, okay? It's succeeded, okay? When those southern states who were vying to keep slavery decided that they did not feel that the United States government could tell them whether or not they could own slaves. Let's face it, there were a lot of southern plantations, and primarily the South were the huge lion's share of people who owned slaves back then. Well, they didn't want to give up free labor. They did not want to give up their slaves. So all of the southern states decided, you know what? We don't want to be a part of the Union anymore. We're going to secede and we're going to create our own state. We're going to create our own government. And they seceded. Well, the president said, no, I don't think so. And based on all of the legal aspects, there really were no rights for those states to secede from the Union. So the Civil War broke out, and you had a whole bunch at one time. You had, I believe there were about 140,000 actual slaves before the end of it all that actually ended up fighting. Some ended up fighting for their slave masters, and then others defected and were fighting for, the other side. The Confederates, unfortunately, in the end, as we all know, did not fare too well, because at the time, the Union had about 22 million population, and the states that were wanting to secede only had about 9. So it was kind of a losing battle, but they fought very, very hard to try to win the right to succeed and to retain slavery. So in the wake of the Civil War, there were many, many people, farmers, sons, brothers, that were immediately drafted by the Confederacy in order to fight in the Civil War. As the war grew tiring for many of them, there came, and I believe it was on, I'm trying to remember the date, but I think it was July or August, and there was an additional, I guess you would call it a law, that was put into effect, that for every slave owner, so let's say you had a plantation and you had 20 slaves, you did not have to fight in the Confederate War. If you had more than 20, then your eldest son didn't have to fight in the war. So as this became apparent that it was the rich man who was staying at the plantations, and inadvertently, because they owned slaves, were exempt from fighting in the Civil War or dying, that the poor farmers, peasants, the men who were fighting for this were like, you know what? This is a rich man's war, and we're the poor men fighting it. Well, one of the men that, okay, real psychic, lay down and listen. A lot of people throw this up on their big screen TVs and they don't chat, they go back and they watch. Okay, so anyway, slavery is not a time period that myself as an American and as living in the state of Texas am super proud of, because I don't believe that any human being has the right to own another human being. I think that that inherently is wrong, and I don't agree with what the Confederates were fighting for. So I am proud to be from Texas, but the whole concept of how they were treated was inhumane and horrible. And under God, no human being can be owned. And that is why the Union fought so hard and won the Civil War. Now, there was one man in particular, and if you guys have not seen the movie, The Free State of Jones, you need to go watch it. Because there was a very famous character that this movie was based on, and he was a very real historical figure. His name was Newt Knight. He was about 6'4", very tall, very muscular, and very fast, it was said. Fast as lightning. And he could shoot well into sharpshooting into his 70s, way late into his 70s. If you pissed him off, he was real quick to get a knife to your neck. And I think you'll understand a little bit more if you've not seen the movie about Newt Knight. And if you don't know about him, you're about to find out. Well, Newt was in the Civil War, and he was a medic, okay, or nurse, or whatever you want to call it, probably medic, nurse, whatever, okay, and he was tending to lots of his kin, lots of his family, because they were all fighting in the Civil War. Well, when this new thing came down about if you owned 20 slaves, that you were exempt from having to fight, he was disgusted, and a lot of the Confederate soldiers also, at this point, the war had been going on, I believe now it was 1862, late 1862, and a lot of the Confederate soldiers, because half of them were starving to death. They were dying of disease. They were dying of starvation. They were poorly outfitted. Their families were dropping like flies. They just decided that this wasn't worth it, and they became deserters. Well, Newt Knight escaped after one of his, I believe it was one of his nephews, kind of had the Union, or rather the Confederate, some of the Confederate Army members did some pretty shady things, which generally happens during war anyway, but this is pretty bad what I'm about to tell you. What they did is they took, and they were going to farms, and they were taking 10%. They were only supposed to take a certain percentage, like 10%, but they were taking everything. They were taking hogs, they were taking guns, they were taking food, they were taking provisions, they were raping their fields of corn. They were taking all of the food that they needed to feed the hogs, and then the hogs, so that they would have them for winter. Well, that became something that the people, they ended up having civil unrest amongst the actual Confederacy. So that wasn't a good thing, because then they were fighting amongst themselves. So Newt Knight escaped after his nephew was killed, like within one day of showing up and being forced. He was like 12 or 13, and he was forced into battle, and they had killed somebody else in his family and taken him and said, "You're drafted." So he left, and he goes back to bring his body back to his kin to have buried. And he goes back, and that's when he finds out that these Confederate soldiers, which were his people he was fighting for, were stealing all of these crops. Okay. I just looked up and saw what's on Cat's boobs. That is my cat angel wings that Sister Paranormal made for me. I'll show it to you guys later. Of course, I look up and that's what I see. But anyway, that's what it is. So anyway, he goes back and he sees all of these injustices. And at the time, he had a white wife and he had kids. And she was very exhausted with the fact that when he came back and hiding him, that the Confederate soldiers that were looking for him were doing a lot of damage to the people that were in his family. So she said, "Yeah, I can't do this anymore. I have to get the heck out of here." Well, there was a lady who was making moonshine and liquor, okay? And Newt went to her and she said, "You know what? I'm going to call for this slave woman to," her name was Rachel, and said, "I'm going to call her here, and you're going to go down into the swamps, down into the swampland." This was in Mississippi. It was bordering Mississippi and Louisiana, so there's a lot of swamplands down in there. Well, he goes down into the swampland, and in the middle of the swamp, there was like this trail that you had to push reeds away and such, and there was just enough that a man could get through. Okay, but it's the swamp, so there's snakes and bugs and whatever else is in the swamp that I would not want to have to come in contact with. But he was escaping the Confederate Army soldiers that were looking for deserters, which would have, of course, killed him on sight, and that would have been that, or torched him, or both, probably both. But anyway, he goes down there, and he meets this plantation slave whose name is Rachel. She's also a healer who had tended to one of his kin's baby that had saved its life, that was running a fever and almost died. So he'd already met her once. So he's down in the swamps, and down within the thickets of the swamps, there were all of these slaves that had escaped from their owners to hide out in the swamp, waiting for this civil unrest to be won so that they could be free, because Abraham Lincoln had determined and had voted in that slavery would be abolished. So, needless to say, the South was holding on to everything they had at this point to not allow that to happen. So these slaves were there, and he began this very long-term relationship with these Black people, and he came to see the plight of what they went through. They were the underdog. Newt Knight was said to be 1,000% bucking the system, and he was kind of noted as kind of like the Robin Hood of the Civil War in those parts of the woods, because what they did is, when the women and children of these families, these deserters who started to hear about Newt Knight and where he was hiding, they started to straggle in to the swamp as well. And one by one, all of a sudden, he's getting a pretty big group of men who have all fought in the war. And lo and behold, they basically have like their own small little army, okay? And what they did is they started to go and they would find the fields of their kin and family and friends and people, and they would go and they would pick the crops, and then they would disperse them to the people who were starving and hungry, and then they would take it back to their camp. Then more deserters from the Confederate Army would show up. Well, eventually they tried to send in Confederate soldiers that started to hang family members and try to get them to tell or to get Newt to come out of the swamps, because they could not win a war fighting in the swamps. There's no land, there's no footing, there's no way for them to win that war. So they did unspeakable things. Okay. Well, as time went on, it became one of the most, a very famous battle between and within the Confederacy that Newt Knight waged, along with the deserters and the slaves. They overtook the town, and then they renamed it the Free State of Jones. Well, they ended up appointing their own political leaders, and they said that nobody would be permitted to tell another man what he could or could not fight for. That the blacks and that they looked at them as being equal, although some of the Confederate soldiers, needless to say, did not believe that. The majority of them sat and they fought for what the other bad Confederate soldiers were doing to their families and stealing from. So, to make a long story short, because again, you need to go watch the movie, I don't want to give it all away, but he ended up having 5 children with Rachel, and she was a slave, and he had 9 children by his white wife, so he populated some serious children there. But back in those days, after the Civil War, okay, when the Reconstruction period started to happen, the kids that he had were rejected because they were neither black nor white. And so he ended up, from what I've read historically, started to marry off his kids within their family. And they basically all kind of had to stay to themselves after and during the Reconstruction period, which, as we all know, after slavery took a very long time. Because once the war was lost by the South, the Confederate soldiers and people took back their towns, and they still were very racist, and they still did not like black people, and so they segregated them, and they wouldn't allow them to, well, you guys know the whole story. Anyway, we won't make this about a race thing, but it was kind of, Civil War was about race. So it was really bad. Well, he killed a whole lot of Confederate soldiers, a lot of people, and he managed to make it all the way, I think, until he was 81, where they said that he died on his porch dancing and had a heart attack. So I guess that was a pretty cool way to go, to live that long through the Civil War and to have all of those battles and then win them, and to take the town that you were in, and they flew the American flag over it. They took down the Confederate flag, and they put the American flag up, and it was really patriotic and really cool. Now, a lot of people will call him a traitor to his race, and that he, was an adulterer, which clearly he was, because you couldn't marry in those days. And a lot of those people, from the writer that went to do all the research on it, they still, it's not been that long ago, have some pretty strong feelings about Newt Knight. But if you see the movie and read the history on it, it's pretty cool as to what he did and achieved. So my thinking tonight was that we were going to try to see if and I don't require or say, hey, you have to come talk to me. That would be very disrespectful. And I am super respectful of spirits. But what I'm wanting to do is to see if we can get corroborating evidence through this spirit box, the Poltercom, to see if we can get any of those names that you heard come through. Okay, we know the topic that we're talking about historically, and if Newt Knight wishes to come in, or Rachel, and wants to speak about the Civil War and things like that, or the Confederate, or the Union, or what have you, those are the kind of words that we're going to want to look for when we lead this session. Difference being between leading and listening is when you lead it and you're looking for things that will corroborate the thing that we just got done talking about, or we're asking if the spirits of any of those people want to come through. Will they? If we get evidence of any of those names and people, well, guess what? That's super cool. And that gives more relevance to the spirit world. So with that, that is my tiny little history lesson here tonight. Badass movie. Really, really go watch it. It was really good. So, the Poltercom. I explained a little bit about it earlier. You guys can see and that is not an orb, that is lens flare. So if anyone's like, there's an orb in front of it, it's not an orb. It's just the way the camera's position. Okay. I'm going to turn this on, and I am going to see if we can get any relevant things to that era or what we talked about. Now, the spirits may not want to talk to us that are related to that. So that is also why I have the trigger items. Some of those keywords that you're looking for, and again, this is not an app, this is a spirit box, physical spirit box. It has a sweeper inside of this that is moved by a motor that goes up and down the band, as opposed to the radios that are hacked that you push and it scans through the radio stations. This does the same, but it does it with this super quiet motor. I don't know how it's so quiet, but it is. And then the ghost box itself is super clear. There's no static. There's no noise. All you hear are voices. So, Jeremy of Paranologies, you literally hit this out of the park. It is the most unique and well-built and well-working ghost box I've ever used. And that is saying a lot, my friends. So, without further ado, let it go. And it looks like, yeah, it does look like clockwork. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch cameras for a little bit so you guys can focus on the ghost box and what we're getting. I'm going to switch to the regular camera, not the night vision camera, because I know everything looks purple to you guys. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. I have that all set up here. So for a second, you guys are not going to see me while I unplug this and plug in the regular camera, which will be focused on the Poltercom. So hang on, guys. Okay, that's me on the regular laptop. Oh, oh, hey, Dreama, hold on. What did happen to your wrench? Okay. There you go. All right. There we go. All right. Hey, Mortuary Manor. Just in time. Unicorn Magic. If anyone popped in that I didn't get, Dory Finn, I just looked up and saw you. Okay, so now I'm going to turn this over to my Logitech, not my laptop, because this one's got a really shitty picture. But, all right, let's go to the Logitech, which I had set up for the Poltercom. And that looks like my angle stayed. Hey, Shannon Campbell. Hey, Cheryl Tilbury. Harmony ITC. Anybody else? Going once, going twice. I'm going to turn my fan off. Okay, I know y'all are going to appreciate that. And I want you guys to really look at that ghost box. Okay. Turn off the fan. And then it's going to get like super quiet in here. I always feel like the fan always gives them more noise to speak. But thank you, Days Pixie Dust. My hair is like wickedly naturally curly, so it's kind of unruly. I cannot like anyway, it is what it is. You guys usually see it straight, but okay, I'm gonna move my laptop a little bit that way. Okay. Let me see if I can. I cannot do that. Okay. Let me just go back and reposition this where I had it, which is the way I should have kept it before I moved my camera. Okay. But you guys can see over there. I'll just turn the table. Okay. Over there just a little bit. There we go. And I need you guys to still be able to see. I don't think you can see the mirror. There's not much I can do about that. Okay. You're not going to be able to see the mirror right then, but in a second, what I can do is like, I'm going to take the ghost box and I'm going to put it over by the mirror over there. And I'm going to put, there's candles in front of the mirror. I'm going to put the ghost box over there in a second to do an experiment between the two mirrors. So some of this is kind of off the cuff, but you guys know that I kind of like to do things like that. And we follow the way that Spirit wants us to go. And then we will also, well, anyway, let's get to the ghost box because I know everybody's like, want to see the ghost box? Shut up, cat. Okay. As I explained before, this button turns it on. All right. So let's turn it on. The dial starts turning. I'm going to turn the volume down for a second. Okay. Check that out. Is that not the most badass thing you've ever seen? All right. Now, this is the volume that my finger is on. Okay. This is a volume for if you are using another ghost box or you're using a mic or what have you in there. Now I'm going to turn, this is the echo delay right here. So I'm going to let you guys see what that sounds like. Okay, this is the echo delay. Turn the volume up. Now you can see how fast it is moving by the dial and the lights. So I'm going to turn the sweep up a little faster and I'm going to show you guys how. Okay, here we go. Hello, spirits. I want to do a fine line between not getting too slow of a speed and then too fast. But let me show you guys how fast it will go. Okay, watch the dial starts going faster and the lights start. Okay, that's not even, that it goes faster. Okay. Okay. That is how fast that goes. All right. So you can range. Now we're going to scale back down until there's kind of a sweet spot that I've found with this week. Spirits, we come as your friend and we respect you. Can you tell me if there's a spirit here that was related to the story I was telling? 8? Can you tell me your name? Family? Ian, do you have a message? Mortis's spirit familiar. Cat? Ian, if you can come through, can you say your name? Newt, can you come through and talk to us if you wish? Help? Who needs help? What was the name of your the slave Rachel? What is she there with you? Could she talk? And if so, could you come through and say your name? Newt. That just said Newt. Okay, I just heard Newt. Y'all have to rewind. I'm going to turn the echo up a little more. Cat. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Okay. Who's here? You need to tell me your name so I know who I'm talking to. Bible. Is Ian there and can he talk? And if so, does he have a message? Spirit? Pork. Now that's interesting. Mortis. It just said Mortis. Who's talking to Mortis? I just heard you say his name. Army? Okay, I heard Army super clear. Accent. Somebody just typed accent and it said accent. Ian, are you there? Did my camera go out? It looks like my camera is showing. What the heck did I do? Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Do you like this spirit box? Is it easy for you to use? I told you guys the spirit box is badass. Let me speed it up a little and see if you can still come through. Brit? I'm turning, basically right here, I'm turning the echo down just a little. Do you like that echo more or less? officer. What was the name of the town? If Newt is here, what was the name of the town after you took it over? I thought it said took it back. Brooke? Fearful? What are you fearful of? Leave? How many spirits are trying to communicate? You need to back up a little. I can hear a lot of you. Are you guys having any trouble with sound? Somebody's talking about sound, but my mic is still working, so chat, do you have a message for Albert or anyone in chat? Said Heather. Heads up. It's so loud and clear. Spirits, can you tell me what this trigger object is? What is this? What is this? Demon? Oh, no, demon's not a good answer. What do you, crystal? Yeah, there's crystals. Bottle. What did people used to catch in this? Uh-oh. What was that? What is this that I'm holding? Beautiful? It is beautiful. What is this? Could you help me and let people know that you're there by identifying this object? A brush? Yeah, it's a brush. Fucking brush? Well, if you want to cuss, you can cuss. Okay, you got the brush right. You got the other right. Cat. I just heard cat. Can you tell me what this is? You can show yourself in this mirror if you would like. What is this? What is this? There's the mirror. I want to. Whoa! Do you guys see that in the mirror? In the mirror? Look in the mirror. Wait a minute. What the heck? Can you take a step or 6 step? Can you show yourself in this mirror? Use that reflection of that mirror to show yourself. Port? It does work like a port. Cat, can you show yourself in the mirror, Spirit? I'll go get you some special smoke. If you'll give me a second, I'm going to go get that. You guys in chat, I'm going to grab some smoke and I'm going to put it in front of the mirror to see if they can, which we all know that they can. Hold on just a second because I'm going to, God, I cannot get the mirror. You know what? I'm going to change the angle a minute, guys. Nope. Okay, you guys can see what the box looks like now. All right. Okay, I'm going to switch cameras so we can get the night vision back. So give me 2 seconds. Cat. Hold on, guys. Ah, shoot. Hold on, 2 seconds. I have to switch it to the PC camera. Okay. 1 second. Takes a second, guys, for me to go back to that camera. Whoa, did y'all just see the lights go like down? Like it is messing with the okay, Spirit, whoa is right. Something is causing Spirit, Cat, you can show Wayne. It just said Wayne. Just say Cat again. This mirror over here is from the Civil War Victorian area as well. You can show yourself in that mirror. I'm going to grab some smoke for you, and I'm going to turn on one of my giant EM pumps to give you more energy. Something about Catholic. Yeah, I was Catholic. Okay, Spirit. Spirit, do you want to show yourself in this mirror? If I get you some smoke. Hey, Apollo Raiders. Okay, spirits. I'm gonna give you some smoke, and I'm gonna use this mirror to try to create a portal from that mirror to this mirror. You guys can use that, and this mirror can also see that mirror. So hold on, guys. Cat. Albert? You wanting to talk to Albert? Paul? Yeah, Paul keeps coming through this box. Oh, my vape not working. Cat. Ghost? That smoke isn't going to stay long enough. All right, spirits. I'm going to get some incense. Who was the president during the Civil War, spirits? What was the president's name during the Civil War? Abe? It just sung Abe. Wow. That was great, spirits. You guys really like this spirit box, don't you? Thank you. You're welcome. One of our, yeah, I heard Abe like, bam. Spirits. Was Newt Knight a good guy? Like he's portrayed in that movie? I'm going to turn the echo up just a little, and then I'm going to ask some questions that some of our members wanted me to ask tonight. War? Yeah, that definitely was the time of that. Spirits. Are you trying to talk to Dreama? Spirits. Cat New York wanted me to ask you, how do you find your loved ones on the other side? Burial? Yes? Do you mean that you come back to where you were died or buried? Yes? Okay, well, how else do you come through? How do you navigate the other side? Who brings you from where you're at to here? Me? Who's me? Are you taking credit for who brings spirits here? And if so, who are you? Can you describe to us what you see where you're at? What do you see? Death? Death? You see death where you're at? That would make sense. Are you in any way trapped here on our plane? Yeah? So some of you are trapped? Yes. Bitch, that wasn't nice. Spirits, can you utilize this and make this go off? All you have to do is get near this, and if you put forth enough energy, you can set this off. Thank you. Check that out. Check that out. Check that out. This is one of those older. Thank you, spirits. Can you light it up again? Can you light this up again like you just did? Spirits, can you touch this and light this sensor up? I know it takes a lot to do that. You guys can see there's nothing that this radio is putting off. Wait, it does put something off down here. That's a false positive, guys. Don't. Okay, there's something in here that is setting it off like that. Okay, so that wasn't okay, but up there. Can you touch this where I'm laying far away from the radio and make it go off? You can reach out and touch this. Use your energy. Freed? Yeah, the slaves were freed. Okay, spirits, why is Starry crying? Oh, no, I think she heard I cry now. Something just made that go off, by the way. Okay, I might want to hold that up. Okay. Spirits, I'm going to put this over here on the ground, and we'll be able to hear this. I'm going to put it over there, and if you wish to touch it, you can. Who's crying? We don't want you to cry. Starry doesn't want you to cry. Spirit, since we're talking about the Civil War, I'm just going to throw in one little political question. What the? Oh, thank you, crap. That's what I was about to say. Something just knocked my fan over. I don't know if y'all heard that, but that fan just got knocked over. And that just scared the shit out of me because my eyes were closed. Yeah, you scared me. Okay, I'm going to set the fan back up if you can maybe not do that when my eyes are closed at least. I'm always prepared for it when my eyes are open. Oh, Katie. Katie's the one up there in the box that the orbs always come out of. Katie, is that you that did that? Sure? Spirits, can you tell us who's going to win the election? Who's going to win the presidential election? Trump. I swear that just said Trump, okay? Ian, I just heard the name Ian. Ian, are you still here? Stop. Okay, spirits. I'm not sure if I should actually do this, but spirits. What's the name of the guy who makes this box? I think it did. It's called, I also think I thought I heard it say Poltercom. Okay, wait. Nobody start talking about politics or who you're going to vote for. It gets nasty really quick. That was just a fun question to ask the spirits. No political talk in chat or you will get timed out. All right? No political chat. You'll get banned for a night. Not doing politics. That was just a fun question. All right? Whoa. Okay. Spirits. I'm going to add a little more echo for you, and then I'm going to speed the speak up. Spirits. What is this? Wayne Fernandez, did you just make a political comment after I said no politics? I'm going to put you in timeout myself. If I say don't break the rules, that means you too. You're right, Deb. You're right. Trump. Okay, you did say Trump again. Okay. All right. Evil. Hey, Emily. Why do I have a feeling that this is talking about the thing that I have down here? Spirits. What is this called? Whatever? No. What is this? This is not a dick. What is this? All right, I'm going to put this down here. Spirits, what's in this box? Anybody dare me to open it? Spirits. Oh, cat. Yes, cat. Let me turn this down for a second, guys. Hold on. I just saw Southern Charm Paranormal Investigators, you guys. Right before I went on my show, I happened to click and I saw on Google that there was a live show going on. And Southern Charm Paranormal is in Florida. And they were having a live show. I popped over there while I was doing my makeup, and they're going to be doing some really cool stuff. So if you guys haven't subscribed to Southern Charm Paranormal, if you'll scroll up and see them, then you can subscribe. And thank you for coming to the show, Southern Charm. Kind of like that name. Grow up. What's in this box? What's in here? Apollo, Wayne is in here tonight. What's in here? I'm not sure if I should. You know what? What's in there? Yeah, y'all, of course, want to know what's in the box. Okay. What? Hold on. One. That was a creepy flipping voice. One. All right, guys. You know what? Now is going to be the time I'm going to add somebody in. Ooh, there's a child's voice. Mortis. It's crooked. If I open this and it's crooked. Is there somebody in chat that you want to talk to? If so, say their name. You seem to like more echo, reverb. It works better. That just said it works better. Is there somebody that you're trying? Holy crap. An orb just went swing. This is making my arm actually physically. Did you see that I added you in or no? I don't know. I bet, you know what, H. Baker, let me tell you guys something real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna, whoa. Hello. Brooke, I don't know. They keep saying your name a lot, though. Who wants to talk to Brooke? Who's wanting to? Okay, Brooke, that would, okay. You keep saying Brooke. Her grandma's name, I can see it in chat. If you're here or you can come to me. and say your name. Okay, something keeps saying cat. Spirit. All right. Alice! It just said Alice. Ooh, I felt like chill bumps everywhere. Alice. Alice, what do you want to say to Brooke? No. Critical Break. Southern Charm is a new YouTube channel. Alice, I heard you say your name and Brooks. What message do you have for Brooke? On there, that was an older person's voice too. Wow. There's somebody named Brandon in chat that is trying to contact their Nana. What the fuck was that? Holy crap. Just hold on, you guys. I'm going to turn this down for just a second. That was, hold on. That was debunked. My son just got home. That scared the crap out of me, David. Hold on, you guys. You guys can ask something in chat. Talk to the spirits. I'll be right back. The spirits just said get it. I heard the ghost box say get it. I didn't say storage. Okay. Spirits, are you ready for me to communicate with what's in the black box? And David's like, no! What's in the black box, spirits? I know I keep asking, but I'm going to need, you guys hang tight because it's probably about to get real. Quinlan wants to know if you have any messages for them. You guys keep talking to the spirit box, okay? I got to get something. I'm getting ready to turn on the SLS camera. So, are you guys going to show yourself on the SLS camera? Pretty? Who's pretty? Oh, don't do that. What's up, Spirit? Are some of you spirits going to show up tonight when I run the structured light sensor camera? I swear I just heard Satan. I swear that said Satan. It sure sounded like it. Brooke, good God. Okay. Whoa. Something just pushed me. Satan just said it again. Okay. Ow. Whoever just pushed me, you need to not do that again. You're not allowed to put my, I know, it said it 3 times. Did you say you heard it sit down? Brooke, just said Brooke again. You guys watch Katie over there in that glass box because orbs tend to shoot the hell out of there. Keep an eye in the mirror. Yeah, who's being pushy with me? Who? Spirits. Is there something about this box that makes it Twister? I just heard it say Twister. Oh my God, something is making my, like, yeah, no shovery. That's right, no shovery. And you guys, I am going to try to connect you guys with more than a couple people's loved ones through the SLS. You're welcome, Brooke. Brooke's grandma, thank you for coming through for Brooke tonight. You were very persistent. Everyone said have a seat before you sat down. Okay, Emily wants to know, Mitch, could you come through? Emily, can you remind me what happened to Mitch? Didn't Mitch pass away in an accident? Sure. How? Okay, Mitch, if you're here, how did you pass away? That was a little kid's voice. No, Amber Lynn's in bed. You guys. Check. No, wait. Look, you guys, hold on. Check it out. Oh, holy crap. Hold on. Look, I'm going to turn the camera this way. Look, anybody notice something? The door to my bedroom got open. I don't know how. I just turned to my left and I saw that the bedroom door is open. Here we go. Who opened the door? The bedroom door was open. Second. Oh, shit. Who opened the door? Oh, Emily, I'm really sorry for your loss. Wayne, yeah. Keep your door shut so I don't get any sound. Ooh, it's got super cold in here. Right, temperature drop. Temperature drop. Wayne, it just said Wayne. Michael D. Wild wants to know, Michael DeWild, if you're his girlfriend, the love of his life, passed away, he wants to know if you're at peace. Could you talk to Michael, please? Are you at peace? And if you could just say Michael's name, that would be great. Cat, yes. This box is simply amazing. I'm floored. I'm floored. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna hold on. Guys, I'm gonna turn this off for just a second. I'm gonna let it. You know what? Actually, one thing I want to say about this, because I had posted on my Facebook that I was going to be running this all night, and there is a lifetime warranty on these spirit boxes. So you can't really get a whole lot better than lifetime warranty. So Jeremy's like, run it. And by the way, I am not a walking ad. I do not know Jeremy prior to ordering this. Wayne doesn't either. Wayne paid for his last week. It's probably going to take a couple weeks or more or whatever to get done. The reason I sound like a walking ad is because it's that good. You guys have been listening to this all night. Sylvia, this particular one, and okay, this has the echo delay, okay? And that's that. So, and it's going to get outfitted with the other stuff too. You can always add on later if you can't afford, I guess, the full price one. But this, as it sits, is $3.99. Now, that's really, I know that is a lot of money, but you know what? My Andes Model E's were $325, I believe. My Model A's were $295. So in this, holy crap. You're welcome, Brooke, honey. I'm hoping that we get some interesting energies with the SLS camera. So yeah, it's well worth it. I mean, seriously. Yeah, Harry, I'll help him. I love him so much. It's super cool. Someone's whispering. I know Wayne is going to be like, you know what? I'm going to, okay, look, let's be real for a second. All right. I am in this field to prove the existence of the afterlife. I am in this field to prove that what me as a psychic medium and paranormal investigator is real. What I tell you guys I hear from the spirit world is one thing, but when spirit boxes and other tools corroborate what I am hearing through that or seeing, then that's documentation. As far as what we have truly always said, that you need to record your sessions, these sessions are always recorded because they are live. Not only do we record, and you guys, if you wish to get a message or hear them, get your headphones and go back over this after the live show. You will hear things that you didn't hear live. Okay, flat out. You guys, there's Wayne. Wayne's
hello.
So, yeah, paranologies. The spirits that come through, are they stuck here and just pissed off? H. Baker. To answer your question, Shannon, whoa, there's Wayne all of a sudden. Yeah. Yes. Generally, like I told you guys, unless Wayne's like here, then we do the show, we do it together. I've been trying not to do the panel during the part of my show, that the majority of it actually. The reason that I went ahead and I asked Wayne to come on now is because what I have in the black box, and because I'm about to run the SLS camera. So you guys are going to be able to see that. And then he's also in my ear, so he can also, that's actually, you guys can hear him. Actually, this is an actually good way to do this, because I don't actually need a speaker, because I can hear him here, but you guys can hear him regardless. So can you guys hear Wayne okay?
Yeah, they should be able to hear me.
Okay, cool. Now, what I'm going to do, yes, what? Hold on. Well, yeah, that too. Yes, but you know what? Wayne and I usually get like all excited, and then we start talking over each other. When we're in person, we just bicker like old married people. But well, we don't always bicker. I mean, y'all see us. Rihanna, if you're here, Michael misses you, and you're still the love of his life. Rihanna, if you would like to come through, I'm about to turn on this SLS camera, and I'm going to see if some people's loved ones can come through. Please understand that what I'm about to do with the structured light sensor camera is my theory, my working theory, and it's just my theory, is that I bring spirits to me as a medium. I've been doing this since, I've been psychic since age 7. You guys, most of you know my story. And then after my near-death experience in my 20s, when I was 24, I died, went into the light. When I came back, it was then the realization that I had that I was able to speak to the other side. So my theory with Ghost Box and everything that I do is that I bring them to me, and then I try to have them use me as a lightning rod, if you will, or source, and allow them then to show themselves and such through the SLS camera. So usually pretty much every week, we usually run SLS, and we do experiments between my place and Wayne's place in Louisiana, which is always cool, because there's always been this little portal thing going on between our two places when we run SLS cameras. So if you guys have never seen the SLS sessions, you are about to. I'm going to plug in the SLS camera to the, you know what, whenever spirit starts to get like all around, then I start getting discombobulated, and it's probably, wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Let's stop. I do not want to do updates. Please remind me later. Thank you. I do not want to complete installation. Good Lord. What do you mean there's no driver? We're not doing that again. No. That's all plugged in.
That means the plug wasn't all the way tight. That means the plug's not in tight enough, remember?
No, that it wasn't in. Like
That's what the problem was last time that happened. That means the plug wasn't plugged in enough.
Hold on, you guys, because I've got to try to plug this in again. I got to do the flashlight. Well, yeah, but it pretty much was. It's very strange. Okay. Okay, wait. Unfortunately, exception has occurred. Let me close and go back. Hold on, you guys. Just hang tight. And sometimes spirit. Oh, well, they do want to behave. All right, guys. Let me switch cameras. I'm going to switch to the SLS camera. You guys will. I will then fix the screen on the SLS camera. I'm going to attempt to get spirits around this. I'm going to turn the Poltercom back on so you guys can do ghost box. Okay, spirits. You guys have a voice there.
She's coming right back, guys. Her computer kicked her out of the stream. She's coming right back. There she is.
All right, guys.
Eminem.
Oh my God, no, y'all did.
Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? You got no sound, cat. No sound, cat.
Have sound. Hold on.
You good.
All right, guys. All right, what you guys want to do is you're going to watch the SLS screen here. Let me readjust this so you can see it properly. Why is my screen freezing? Well, of course, I know why. Spirit, that's frozen, is it not, Wayne?
What, the screen?
It's not.
Yeah, it's frozen, sweetie.
Okay, any thoughts?
Might be the plug. I don't know. You might have a bad connection. A bad plug. Try
See, no, this is fine. It's just my actual feed is.
On the computer, do the right click and reload the trick.
I did. That's what terminated it.
Okay. Well, try. Yeah, do it again. Yeah. It's good. It's good. You'll come right back in. Yeah. Okay. It'll be all right. She's coming right back, guys. She had to reset the screen. Yeah.
Guys, spirits, can you please give me my SLS camera back, please? Okay, I'm seeing no camera. Save.
All right, there you are.
This is freaking weird. It is not.
When you go to the settings, what does it tell you?
Well, the SLS camera is working fine, but my screen is frozen. It gives me everything perfectly fine. All right. Well, let me Okay, it'll switch. Okay, so yeah, there is something messing with me, and I think I know what it is. What the hell? No use for a name. You guys, I'm not saying you're a troll, but y'all watch that one.
What's it say?
Anyone who's got a screen. Okay, I'm going to have to unplug this. I'm not going to be able to use this tonight. They do not wish for me to. And of course, watch when I go over here. I'm probably going to get something too. Mine.
Huh, that's crazy. It's saying,
well,
it's saying.
Okay, well, you know what? Just a second. You guys have to understand that sometimes they're barely. Okay, I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm actually cat. Yes. Well, yeah, I'm good, but if I try to plug the camera back in, I'm thinking I'm probably not going to be. Okay, I'm going to try this one more time, guys. That camera's working fine, but I need to see if this camera will work. So I'm going to do this one more time. Yeah, it's for these two things. Okay, hold on, guys. But I'm hearing myself through Wayne's thing, and he's just going to have to mute me because I cannot bear to listen to myself. My tooth? I heard something about my tooth. Okay. Spirits, can you please let me use this? You can show yourself through this. Nope. They are not going to let me use it tonight. Damn. I sure did. They're not going to let me use it. Nope. No dice, guys. I'm sorry about the SLS, but every time I plug it in, the correct ones, the same port I'm using. No. Yeah, I'm using the right port because the other camera works on it fine. Sweetie, I mean not on the literal right. I'm on the right port, meaning on the left side of the camera. He's like, no, I got this I got, but they're not going to let me do it. So, you know what? I think I know why. Okay, spirits, not very nice. Can I go into a different connection? You know what? Actually, I will try one more thing. Actually, I just turned all of that off. You guys are going to have to wait a second. You guys talk to, you know what? I'm going to turn my camera off for a second. Actually, I'm going to fix on Wayne, turn my camera off, and I'm going to let you take over for just a second.
All right, I got my mic on now, so you guys should be able to hear me. Well, I might run this. You want me to run the little spirit box? Let's see.
Okay, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna turn this spirit box off for a second. I'm gonna try to get this running while you guys talk to Wayne for a minute, and let me just, I need to lay down for just a second, recenter my energy, hoping that I'm not like creating something going on here.
Y'all hear me? All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna try something real quick, y'all.
Is there anything else you want to say about the Poltercom?
Okay,
the Poltercom works.
The Poltercom is freaking amazing.
So.
Yeah, like basically, like for what the Poltercom is, it's like okay, all the other spirit boxes that you see out there, the way they work is they take a little board called a sweep circuit. And what that does is it sends a very fixed amount of voltage to the tuner, and then it fluctuates the voltage up and down. And by fluctuating the voltage up and down, it tunes the radio up and down, sweeps the radio up and down with voltage. And then you have a little knob that controls how fast the voltage goes up and down, and that'll control how fast the sweep goes back and forth over the bands. That's called a linear sweep ghost box. That's basically like your Andes boxes, your Steve Holte boxes, your I don't know who else I want to give credit to right now. Greg Manchester boxes and you know, stuff like that. So those are basically, that's your linear sweep boxes. Now the Poltercom is a whole different animal. It's a mechanical sweep box, meaning it does not use voltage to sweep the tuner. What it does is, imagine like these old radios that we used to have. Those of you that are over 30 years old know what I'm talking about. But the radios that you tune with a dial, you tune it with a dial. Well, that's what type of tuner is in there. Of course, it's a modern version of that, and a really high quality one. I don't know what one he's using, but it's a really badass tuner. And then so instead of turning it by hand, he hooks a motor to it, a step motor, and the step motor sweeps the dial. And then by controlling the speed of the motor, it controls how fast it sweeps through the stations. So, I mean, it's awesome. I thought, I'm going to be honest, when I first touched it, I was like, look, this thing's going to be noisy. The motor's going to be noisy. I figured it would be cool, but I figured it was going to be kind of, you know, noisy. I mean, it's mechanical sweep. I figured it had to have some noise to it. Man, was I wrong. It's the quietest sweeping radio I have ever heard. It sweeps quieter than any linear sweep radio I've ever heard. It makes no noise whatsoever. The sweep is the smoothest, cleanest sweep I've ever heard on a really amazing tuner. So I can't say enough good things about the Poltercom. You know, and I'm going to say it again. Neither one of us is doing a commercial for Jeremy. We're really not, because neither one of us prior to this had ever even known who Jeremy was. I met Jeremy when he came and brought us the Poltercom and showed us how to use it. And Jeremy's a really nice guy, super great guy. And he's really talented, man. Super talented guy. Everything that he makes, he designs and 3D prints on his own. I mean, I can't say enough good stuff about him, man. He's a really awesome dude. Super talented. Guarantees everything for life. And if you look at what you're getting from him, the price you're paying is not bad at all for what you're getting. I was thinking that thing was going to cost twice what it actually cost, man. You know, so yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's great, man, and I can't say enough good stuff about Jeremy. So, yeah, Poltercom's awesome. We got a second one ordered, so Kat and I are gonna have 2 Poltercoms, and when we do shows together over there, we're gonna be able to run 2 Poltercoms together. We'll plug them together and run them both at the same time. And then run that, and then run the 2 SLS cameras at the same time with it. So it's going to be really cool. We're going to have a lot of fun. And I recently acquired a mobile hotspot thing with Verizon, so we'll be able to stream like we did for Miss Molly's. We'll be able to stream like that all over the place. And we got some remote locations planned for the near future.
Are you seeing that?
Whoa, the lights are flickering and flashing. What is doing that? What is making those lights do that? That's craziness.
Cat. Okay, you guys.
Look at that.
Okay, y'all want to know what's doing that? Y'all are going to understand in about 2 seconds. I didn't think it was going to do this. Okay, absolutely. SLS camera is working fine. This camera works just fine on that port. It will not allow me to use the SLS camera tonight. I'm going to put this up, and then I'm going to explain why. No. Electric. That's funny.
That's funny. Good night, Diane. You have a good night.
Good night, Diane. Spirits, what is not allowing me to use that camera? Cat, all right. The beanbag is comfy, guys.
Yeah, it is comfortable. People come over and fall asleep in it.
Thomas Edison, someone said he's coming through.
Amber sleeps in it all the time. Time Lord.
Spirits, is what's in this box keeping me from doing what I want? Oh, thank you, Jessica. You know what? Southern Charm's still here.
Light bulbs blow out, guys, over there in that house. Like spirits get rowdy over there, and they actually pop the light bulbs and shatter them. Boom. I think we've gone through more light bulbs in the last 3 months than I've gone through in the last 5 years. Easy.
Seriously.
It's no joke. Light bulbs just.
All right, this is all right.
So much so that I bought these LED bulbs to try and see if that'd help.
All right, you guys, I'm going to explain. Okay, Taylor. Okay. Cat, yes, I'm here.
See,
The
these.
light bulbs blame, they know they can only mean one thing. Yeah, I know, Stephanie.
These are the
Cat,
ones I got.
yes, you guys keep saying my name.
These LED ones.
Do you guys, Cat, yes. All right. I'm going to turn this off for a second, guys. It did say Taylor. Yes, it said Taylor. You guys, I think that the reason, okay, I told you guys that I was going to give you an update on the things that happened when, you know what, we've not talked about this, have we, or have we? We haven't, have we, Wayne? About what happened when you and Jake took that knife in that thing downstairs? No. Okay. I am going, okay, you guys need to, okay. Quinlan, well, the spirits must have heard you. Okay, you guys need to listen to me. If you are affected by strong paranormal energies, the thing we are about to talk about is more powerful than anything either one of us combined has ever come in contact with.
Hands down.
You guys that were at the show the night that Jake had brought over that knife that we think was used, something just descended down on me. Fuck. Oh my God. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I am getting my heat to light converter and turning on my Obelisk 5 because there's something that either wants me to talk about or doesn't want me to talk about it.
Ooh, I see a little face in the scrying mirror. Ooh, I see a little face, a little woman's face.
An eye in the scrying mirror.
I'm going to snap a picture of it with my phone and show them.
Okay. The black scrying mirror is here. You can always look in the TV or you can look in the mirror. And I'm running the Obelisk 5 and it says Tesla. Now that's interesting. Black wings. Okay, you guys remember the knife? You remember those things that looked like, kind of like wings? Y'all remember that? If you don't, go back and watch the show that says the stuff that Jake had. Okay? It says Tesla. It said Tesla and then black and then wings. Yeah, I see the face as well. Tesla is the man. Okay? Now, that night,
oh, I just saw a shadow.
Jake, oh, I don't doubt you did. You'll understand why in a second. Oh, Time Lord, I don't think Tesla is probably the one that's messing with the power. Yeah, those probably did scare you. They scared me. Okay, but here's the thing. Back of my neck is wrecking right now. Wayne, you go ahead and tell them about that. I need to. Obelisk 5 stopped at Tesla. Oh, bank black file. Okay. Actually, watch as what else? You can talk through this. Okay, this heat, light, cold sensor. Remember, you guys, how this works. Watch Lady Castle. Now, that's an interesting thing because remember the stuff from the haunted trunk? The lady in the castle, the one that married. Okay, but that's not even it. Okay, the way that this heat to light converter is, remember, I'm going to show you when I point it at my heart, see how it turns red? Because it's picking up the pounding of the blood coursing through my veins. Okay, when we go to here, it's green. Can you guys change the temperature where I'm holding this to blue? Can you drop the temperature? Can you drop that? Something is going on. It's about to happen. You can feel it.
All right. This is in the mirror. This right here is what's in the scrying mirror.
Okay. Hold on.
Over there in the corner. I drew around it so you can see. You can see the picture right there. It's right above. It's right to the right of the candle.
Uh-oh.
Like this is the candle,
Cellar?
right? Hang on, let me move my. This is the candle. This is the candle. This is the little baby monitor thing, and that's right above it.
Something is amiss. All right. You guys know how quickly things happen here. All right. I'm going to go back to lock screen on here. Wayne, can you tell them what happened when you guys brought those items down to storage, and then tell them what happened?
All right. The weirdest thing that happened is that we had the bag, and the knife and the amulet were in the bag, zipped up, black bag, sealed up. Okay. We got in the elevator. As soon as we got in the elevator, the doors closed really funny, like slow, and they kind of, and it almost seemed like we were going to get stuck in the elevator. And that freaked us out. So the elevator moves really slow. It goes down to the floor that our storage is on. So we go open it up. Jake and I walk in there, and then we set the bag down. I set the bag down at that point. I set it down, and right as I set it down, I looked over. Jake was barefoot. I had my shoes on, and I looked on the ground. He was standing about 2 feet from me, and right in between us on the ground was a spider.
David?
It was a spider about this big. Okay. The spider crawled away from the bag and was crawling toward Jake. And I looked at it, and I was about to go down and squish it. And then Jake turned around and looked at it. And as soon as both of us locked eyes on it, it freaking, I'm telling you, no crap, it disappeared into thin air. It just poof, disappeared. There was nothing for it to crawl under. It was out in the open. It was just flat floor, nothing for it to crawl under. We watched it vanish into thin air, poof. It was there crawling, and then it just disappeared. And both of us saw it. Had he not seen it too, I would have thought I was losing my mind.
But they came upstairs, and it was, they were shaking. All right?
That was one of the weirdest things I had ever seen in my life.
Now, we went down last week.
No, Twister Dar, it did not jump. It wasn't a jumping spider. It was just a regular wolf spider. It did not jump. It disappeared into thin freaking air. It did not jump. It didn't. It just vanished. I'm telling you, this was a flat floor. There was nothing close to it. It was just walking real slow, and then it just vanished. Poof. And both of us saw it disappear.
What the hell is a scuttler critical break? And if whatever it is, it needs to not be here now, because here's the thing.
Oh, it's creeping me out.
Okay,
it's making
I'm
me
afraid.
Oh, it's making me itch just talking about it. Ugh.
Okay, well.
That thing was a foot from me.
No volume? What do you mean no volume?
Who says no volume? I don't know.
Please tell me y'all can hear me.
Can y'all hear us? Y'all can hear us, right? Hang on, let me see if you're coming through. Talk.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
All right. Now, Jake wanted nothing to do with those items, as you guys remember. Okay. I'm
telling you, if you guys can, look, you hear these stories. You hear these stories. People, you think that somebody's, oh yeah, right, that happened, whatever. No. I'm telling you, it happened. It happened. I saw it. He saw it. I mean, it's plain as day. The thing just disappeared. It just vaporized. It was almost like it was a shadow. It was like a shadow of a spider, and then like as if the shadow was moving, and then somebody just covered it up to where it wasn't making the shadow anymore. That's how quick it's gone. Just disappeared.
Now, when we went down, we had to get Jake's band bag, okay, from storage. And we went down there, and we were both like, you get it, no, you touch it. No, you didn't touch it. The amulet wasn't in the bag. Now, nope. Jake wanted nothing to do with either of those items. All right? So, somehow or another, that amulet ended up in Jake's pocket of his jeans that night. And it was at home with him.
Wait a minute. It was in his jeans pocket?
It was in his jeans pocket. He did not put it in his pocket. It was in the bag. We saw him put it in the bag.
Wow.
Okay. Now, had a football watching party on my daughter's birthday, and my sister was here. Jake came over with his mom, and his mom sat down on my couch, and she goes, I need to talk to you. Okay, what's up? Well, she wasn't feeling her husband's spirit sitting on the bed anymore. Well, I knew exactly why, because whatever is attached to that sacrificial knife and that amulet, something just moved that thing in front of me.
Mm-hmm. See something?
Um,
Ooh, their face is really prominent now. It moved a little bit too. Let's see. I see a face in the freaking in the
yes,
TV
Cheryl,
looking at you.
everything went in the bag. High Priestess in the house. Hey, High Priestess.
Here, I'll show
And
y'all pictures. I'm going to show you guys pictures
okay,
of those two
now,
items.
oh, no, but wait. Y'all, okay?
That's the
He
knife right
brought
there.
that back. Okay, go ahead and here. Let me lock on you. Just a second.
Okay,
For those
this
of you who
right
didn't see the
here.
show.
This is the knife right here. Let me show y'all here. I got a bunch more pictures to show you. Hang on.
Okay, yeah, show them the pictures for the people. Have y'all not noticed that 66
See the blood?
viewers?
See the blood on it?
Okay.
There's blood on it, right?
Then,
let me zoom in on it. Hang on. Right. Gosh, damn it. Hang on.
and then
Dude,
I'll explain.
the gallery thing. That's the first time that's ever happened. All right, here. There's the blood. You can see the blood.
Now the Obelisk 5 is saying holy in news.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. All right.
What? Don't
Okay.
tell me there.
All right. Hang on. Okay, now this is the amulet right here. This amulet.
Those are human teeth.
This amulet is made out of bone, some kind of a bone.
It's a cobra, right?
Yeah, it's a cobra. It's a cobra head. Amulet. This is the back of it, where you can really see the bone.
Okay.
You can see the texture of the bone.
Southern Charm. Since you did not see that show, Jake found these in an abandoned church in Colorado. In the knife with the amulet in its mouth was found above a cross. Can you show him the picture of the knife with the amulet in its mouth?
Let's see.
I know the teeth on that thing. Yeah, and the knife is still down in storage. But when his mom came over,
Hang on, find that.
What? High Priestess said she had a client come for a reading wearing that identical necklace. What the hell is that? It
Really?
isn't good. Okay, now listen, because
here you go, right here.
the thing is that we've not been able to find. We have looked. That is what that cross was hung up above. I'm sorry, that knife, that amulet was hung above a cross in an abandoned church, which is where Shannon said in storage. Yes, okay, that was Southern Charm Paranormal. From the research we've done, clearly, if you guys, you know what, Southern Charm, you need to go watch the show, the last show that we did, last show, I think. Yes, yeah. It is satanic.
Check it out.
Oh, that doll is a tiny haunted doll, but okay. Jake came back over and brought preacher coffin. Holy shit.
Wait, what? Preacher coffin? Wow. That's crazy. Okay, you can unlock it off.
Okay, now I'm going to explain. Now, why the hell is everything...
You can unlock it off of me.
...going haywire here? Well, it dawned on me I was going to do the update. Well, I took the amulet from Jake and I put it in this steel box, this mortuary box.
Is it locked on me still?
Oh. Well, no, now it's on me. Okay? Cool. I put it in this box. Well,
oh no. every time that I've touched either one of those two items, I wash my hands with black salt and holy water after the fact.
Okay. Now,
every time I touch it.
I'm going to get that. Okay. Now, this you guys can't see because I put my Catholic holy relics in there with it. Yeah. And I put it, this is in a purple. The amulet is in here. Holy shit. It feels hot. Like, I'm trying to figure out if I could just touch the string. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I'm going to go wash with holy water and black salt. But clearly, my thought is, here, I'll show you guys who haven't seen it. Okay, this is it up close. Holy shit, something just darted behind me. Please rewind and tell me if you saw what I think I just saw behind me. This is the bone on the back. You did see it. You did see it. Okay, spirit box. What just started behind me? What just started behind me? I'm not gonna let the amulet part touch me. What's attached to this? Did it say a demon? I've got serious balls. Yeah, I know, right? I'm protected by the light. Evil? I think you're. Oh God, thank God your mic is on. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm gonna put this back in the box, and I'm gonna go. Okay, hold on. I'm putting this back in the purple thing. I'm putting you back up, and you're going back in the box. What? The amulets have changed eyes, has it?
Wait, this cat, something is trying to sway that amulet to touch you. I wouldn't doubt it. Those items, those two items, hands down, the most powerful.
Ooh, did you hear that creepy
energy,
voice?
Ooh, what was that? The most powerful energy of that kind that Kat and I have ever both combined come in contact with before. The things that happened the day those two items came into our home are, I mean, unbelievable. We had, oh, you know what? Hang on. I forgot. I want to show this to y'all.
Something's moving that.
The next morning, when we woke up, the morning after that, we woke up.
Let me move that so you guys can see that I'm not moving this.
Right here. Okay. The next morning, guys, after that show, I woke up and I went in the living room. It was like 5:30 in the morning, 6 in the morning, whatever. I went into the living room and I went to go walk around into the kitchen, and Kat keeps these little doll, like different things to hold some of her dolls in the living room. And this crib right here was up against the wall, okay? This was up against the wall. Some spirit moved this, and this thing's not light. This thing's heavy.
Hold on. I don't want to touch this.
Okay.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me lock screen on you. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, some spirit moved this off the wall, this crib, and this thing is heavy. Okay, and if you look up at the top, you can see the orb darting away from me as I'm taking the picture of it right up at the top.
Do you see the orb going under the door? Look at the next picture.
Let me grab my S pen so you can see it.
Because there is no orb on the next. It's spirit.
Hang on. Okay. If you look right there, that's the orb darting in and out of the...
Look at that.
Now watch. I'm going to go to the next picture. I took two pictures back to back.
Next picture.
Next picture, no orb. The orb would have been right here, but it's not. You can see that the crib was moved off the wall. That's about a good 8 to 10 inches off the wall.
10 inches, and then look, no orb.
No orb here.
Now watch. Go back to the other picture.
There is an orb.
And there's the orb.
Right here. And you can see the thing is off the wall like that.
Oh wow. Okay, I gotta put this up. Okay, you're going back up. Now, as far as you guys know, do not try that at home. All right. Putting this back in the steel box with the holy relics. Okay. Now I'm putting that over here.
For those of y'all that didn't see, but the last show that we did also, saw a couple of y'all picked out that there was a face in the scrying mirror that I just saw another face in, and that was this right here. I don't know if you guys saw that, but this is the scrying mirror that's hanging on the wall to the right of Cat. Or actually, the Cat's left to our right.
What was in the mirror the last time we did that? Cat, yes. All right, guys. Now, stop making it. What?
All right, you can unlock it off me.
Okay, hold on, guys. I'm going to turn this off for a second. Okay, if you guys...
Roland.
What did Roland say?
He said we better show Huff for validation.
We better show Huff for validation. That's pretty shit, Roland. Okay, now listen. Okay, before I turn the night vision back on, let me explain to you guys. I didn't touch the actual amulet, okay? I did touch the string, though, okay? And it is in here, over there. But, I have holy water as well as the Florida water in this, okay? Then, if you've handled something like this, I'm using black salt. I have black candles over here to ward off and protect from any dark anything. But if you touch anything that is strong in nature, especially someone like me that handles a lot of haunted possession and paranormal things, you want to put black salt in the palm of your hand. I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do here, all right? Hey, Mama Bear. Crud. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. I did. Okay. I'm putting the. Yeah. Go ahead. Okay. I'm putting the Florida water and the holy water in my hand with
Hey, Mama Bear.
Salt.
How you doing, Mama Bear?
And then I'm going to really grind this in to the palm of my hands, all right? And if you guys come in contact with anything strong of nature, if you're out in the field, and no, I do not recommend you run out and, well, don't even ever seek out anything like that, okay? that came to me from, okay, devil kill 'em, dank demon smoking on dark, running around your house. What? Well, that's not good. I need them to not. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to also burn some Palo Santo, and I'm going to burn my Palo Santo and sage, right? I'm going to go ahead and turn this black candles ward off evil. I also have white candles burning here. I pretty much have every emotion that's felt by the heart behind me. I have red for love, blue for health, white for purity, and black to ward off negative and evil spirits. Now, I'm going to go ahead and turn this back on, all right? So you guys can listen to Ghost Box. And, hey, Texas Ghost Hunters. Funny meeting you here. Yes,
Jeremy. Hey, what's
here.
going on, Jeremy?
Spirits, you've been using this to communicate all night. I'm going to switch the camera back. Spirits, you can show yourself. And
Jeremy, go back, Jeremy, and listen to earlier how many voices came out of that box, man. It was talking nonstop. Go, if you get a chance, go back and check it out. I'll be cutting clips out and posting them too. So if you want to post them on your page, you can do that too. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. But yeah, that thing was talking like crazy, man, all night. Super awesome. We are blown away. All of us are blown away by that thing. Yes, yes. Yeah, she's still there, guys. She's just taking that item out of the room and moving it somewhere else because it's just bad energy on it. So she's gonna go ahead and move it. Yeah. I Wonder One. She's got her mic muted right now. She's just taking that that amulet out of the room. All right, never mind. She doesn't. Hang on, let me see. Hang on. I don't think I can. Hang on. Hang on. I'll tell you in a second. No sound. No sound. I don't hear you. She's coming right back, guys. She's just doing a reload so the audio will come back. All right, let's see. All right, so, but yeah, Jeremy, if you're still in there, man, that thing is amazing. Really is, man. I can't wait to let you hear what was captured on it.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, you're good. So that's the Poltercom running in the background that y'all hear.
Ooh, did you hear that? That sounded like a little girl. Is there a little girl here? Is there a little girl here? What the hell was that? Did you hear that?
What was that?
Something just buzzed, like
Sound like a mosquito buzzing in my ear.
but it wasn't, and it wasn't the box either. What? Did that just say what I think it said?
Where?
They said it's behind me. Look at the TV.
Oh, Lord. Hang on.
If there is a... Whoa, I just saw something out of the corner of my eye. If there is something here, I just saw it again. Can you, like you did that one show, can you show yourself as a shadow?
I just saw a shadow on the right-hand side of the screen by the bedroom door.
Can you show yourself anywhere in this room? Oh, wonderful. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hey, you guys, I'm getting Rapture on the Obelisk 5, and I'm getting that same word I got the last time. Salrain. Salirain.
Hang on, let me look that up.
Salrain came Salirain.
All right, what is the meaning of the word Salrain? All right, here we go.
Hello, Super JJ. Who do I keep seeing out of the corner of my eye? Portal? That is a portal over there.
Is it Saluran or Saliran?
Saliran. Did you, Jeremy, did you just not actually spell the word, you know what? Lori's like, I heard fuck. Yeah. By the way, they can't say that on the radio, so this is not an app. This is all radio.
Right, yeah, so if you hear any curse words you hear coming out of that, you know it's spirit because they can't curse on the radio.
App? No, not an app, it's a radio. Spirits.
No apps. We do not use apps. We do not use apps. You will never see apps used
just
on
said
it.
fuck again.
That's crazy. That thing keeps cursing.
Okay, clearly you like cursing, but who's cursing? Bert?
Said get out. It said Burton and get out.
Bert and get out? Just said fuck again. Yup.
Heather.
Bert. It just said Bert again.
And then said Heather.
Drainage. Heather. Okay. Yeah. Heather. Several of them are saying my name. Bert again. Is Albert still there? This thing's talking its ass off.
Drainage.
Jessica.
That's a different language.
My house is always haunted because I collect haunted dolls, haunted artifacts, haunted items, haunted mirrors. You name it, you see it behind me. So, a really, long time. It doesn't matter where I go, they come with. God? Okay, God. I'm glad God is here protecting. But who's cussing at me? Cat? Yes? Thank you for not. The Paris swear jar? Harry.
Salaran is a different language. It's the language is called Malay, and loosely translated, like Callie said, it means drainage patterns or drainage patterns.
Something just was turning this. I was trying to turn this, and I was feeling it turn on its own. This one right here. Do you want more echo? Let's speed you up a little.
Welcome to Spirit Cuss Fest 2016.
Stephanie, that was funny.
That's funny. All right, Callie, that's creepy.
Is looking so fast. If you hear a word come out, which they are, that's sweet. Can you say my name? Cat. Heather. Cat. It's doing it on command, and that thing is sweet and fast as shit.
That's like 50 milliseconds.
Yeah, ghost hunting a haunted house. Come on over. Cat, doing it again. Okay, I'm going to slow it down a little. Just wanted to show you guys. Does not matter, slow or fast. It delivers on every single speed. It
does.
I've never flipping used a spirit box like this. Hands down. This is shit. And I don't mean piece of shit. I mean this shit.
Jake. It said Jake. Jake, clear as day. Wayne. In the same voice. Cat, in the same exact voice. Infinite.
Who keeps trying to get through? Andy?
I caught Andy earlier. On my spirit box. I'll play it for you. Hang on. I'll play it for you right here. Check it out. I caught Andy earlier on mine. Watch. I recorded it too. Watch. Let me play it right now. I caught Andy on mine earlier.
Hold on. I got to turn this down.
Right.
Hold on. Okay. I think it said Vanta, this is the Echo. This box is the standard box with the Echo. I think that the Echo now, from what I can tell, I think you have to have the option of the Echo. Because I don't see the non-option anymore. Are we talking to me? OG Devin Patrick? How do you you know what my demon's name is? Devin Killam. Really? People always forget that, like, it doesn't matter whose screen name is there. Like, I know when people are there, and I know who it is. I mean, like, I know who you are. Hello? No. That thing has dark memory, whatever, but it's been cleansed enough that it doesn't do. Thank you, Devin. I appreciate that. Overlord. So, Devin, do you work with demons in your communication? Is that are they talking to you and in telling you their name? Yeah. Oh. Let me call. I keep getting Paul through this box.
I got Paul. I got the name Paul and the name Andy through mine several times.
Getting Paul and Andy, like, it's standard now. So this echo thing, this is standard on every box. That's what it sounds like. Hold on. Without it, here's what it sounds like with it. I like it with it. Spirits, do you like the echo? Triple B69, aloha. Where am I at? I'm at home. What? Something just spoke in Latin, I believe. So you like the echo? What time is it here? Get out of the car. It's 1:17 a.m. That right. Let me take one moment, you guys, to say something real quick. I'm gonna turn this back on, guys. But let me state, there are people who work with demons, not in a way that what you guys are thinking, okay? There are people who call upon certain demonic forces to help them with things, and we do have to respect all people's belief systems. And just because you come here and you talk about different realms, it definitely is not something that we block and ban anyone for, okay? Lori, you had our back on that, but it's cool. It's cool. We're here to learn from each other. I was tinkering with it. If I get it to walk away, can you show yourself on the wall?
Bullet.
You guys, if you run. No, I'm not gonna run. Can you say some of the people's name in chat? What about it? Let's speed it up again. Spirits, I'll give you a little bit more echo with the faster speed. How many spirits are here? Eight. Oh, those candles over there, Callie, just went like that. Hey, Will. Asti, are you okay?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Good night, Jessica. Have a good night.
Good night, Jessica. Thank you for coming by.
Did it just say thank you, spirits?
Will, shoot me a message on Facebook and let me know what's been going on. I wanted to talk to you about Kaylee. Man, they are just like, even on this super fast speed, it's like bam, 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 bam.
I know it doesn't matter how fast or slow you sweep it.
Blown away. Keep getting blown away. I've been using this all night. It hasn't stopped once. It hasn't altered at all. And I've been live streaming since turning the radio on since 10:30.
Yeah.
3 hours.
3 hours. It's been nonstop. Spirits, can you tell us who is attached to those items?
Demon. It just said demon.
I heard it. I heard it. I heard it. I heard it.
Ass voice. Did you guys hear that?
That was creepy, man. Was that creepy?
That was that creepy voice. Wayne, can you run EVP?
Yes, I can. Let me grab it.
All right. Okay, Wayne's gonna grab the EVP because I mean I've got my DR60 right here, and I will run it as well. But he's like EVP magnet, so let's do an EVP, guys.
Well, I'll go ahead and play the EVP that we caught of that after that other show the other night. That was
okay.
Really creepy.
Yeah, we'll play that back. Okay, I'm about to start this. Hold on, I gotta get my flashlight real quick. And I'm gonna get it. Hold on just a second. The red light by the table under it flashes really fast. Watch. Whoa! Listen. These are the EVPs we got.
I think this is the one.
That should be the one that.
I love you. Yeah, that's right.
Were you used in some sort of ritualistic manner?
Okay, this is where it says the volume. Talk louder.
Can you tell me?
Talk louder. It goes talk louder. Yeah, watch. Talk louder. Watch.
Listen.
Can you tell me?
That is the creepiest. Talk louder.
Was.
I mean, it's
okay.
ridiculous.
Now I'm gonna.
Can you tell me?
Come on, man. That's just that's unholy.
That we.
Can you tell me?
That's unholy. I mean, that's all I got to say about that.
Ask if the demon knows Toby. All right, OG. I'm gonna go ahead and Wayne. I'm gonna
talk louder.
Okay.
Turn my fan off.
Hold on. Ow! Crap. All right. I'm going to.
Caught a whisper in one of these too, like a
right.
really hard whisper saying
okay.
something.
Hold on. Don't say anything because I don't want it to come through here. I'm going to run an EVP. And then I'm going to have you one run.
Okay. I'll mute. Let me mute.
Okay. Don't say anything through here, my headset either because it'll come through. Okay. Here we go. Spirits. Whoever's here, you can speak into this device. I put that item over there. What is that? Which spirits were talking through this spirit box? What just made that knock? All right. I'm going to go ahead and play this. Okay. It did. Hold on. Let me go back. What was that? Okay. I think it said nothing. But hold on. Nothing. listen again.
What is that? Which spirits were talking through the spirit box? What just made that knock?
Okay, now you run yours. Oh, God. Nothing is the word I caught. But yeah, you guys, oh, you know what? Help me. Did y'all hear that? No, Atsy Annex, you need to rest. No kicking dark demons' asses tonight for you. Are y'all hearing live EVPs?
All right, where's my recorder at? Let me get this thing set here.
Okay, you guys, I'm going to get up and walk over there and stretch because something is jacking with my lower back really hard. I'll be able to see chat from over there. Oh boy. I knew that was not a bad idea, maybe not a great idea, but then that is what I do. So let me go over here. Got a camera view. You guys watch what happens when I go away. That's kind of wanting to experiment with what we see there. Okay.
All right. I put it back.
As far as where I got the obelisk,
Can you tell me what happened to the entity that was attached to the amulet? What happened to the amulet when it appeared in Jake's pocket? What was the name of the spirit that was communicating with us through the Poltercom earlier tonight and kept saying the names Phil and Adam? Okay. I just wanted to do this on camera because somebody sent me a message a couple weeks ago saying, "Oh, you're moving your hand and touching the recorder and jiggling it around, making it make sound." So I wanted to show you here that I'm not moving it at all. You saw it dead still. So let's see what we catch.
Can you tell me what happened to the entity that was attached to the amulet?
Same one.
What?
Whoa. Did it say help me something? It said something.
What happened to
Help me something? Hang on.
What happened
Help me
to
something.
the amulet when it appeared in Jake's pocket?
Wow. Wow. That was a whole sentence.
What was the name
Wow.
of the spirit that was communicating with us through the Poltercom earlier tonight and kept saying the names Phil and Adam?
Whoa. Dude. Hang on. Can you tell me who or what keeps making that really deep growling sound into my recorder? Can you make your presence known by leaving a sound on this now?
Can you tell me who or what keeps making that really deep growling sound into my recorder? Can you make your presence known by leaving a sound on this now?
Wow. That thing was grumbly and rumbly, like grumbling whispers. You heard that?
Mm-hmm.
That's creepy, man. That's creepy.
On this now.
Listen to those whispers. You hear it whispering. It's like, but I said, that's freaking creepy, man. I need to listen to that through headphones so I can pick it out better. It's really, really whispery, like a really breathy. It's a whole nother sentence, Phil. Whole nother sentence, man. I need to listen to that through headphones to try and pick out what it is actually saying. Craziness, man. Just FYI, please don't keep bothering Jeremy, asking him stuff about business in here. You know, he's here to just watch the stream and stuff like that. I know y'all, if y'all have questions for him that are pertaining to business, please leave that to email or message him in another. Unless it's questions about the Poltercom, please refrain from asking him about business. You know, I would appreciate it. Yeah, it's in the middle of the morning. You know, he came to just listen and enjoy the show and watch the Poltercom and stuff like that. You know, so if y'all would not do that, I'd appreciate it. Man, that grumbly voice. I can't wait to hear what that grumbly voice is, man. It's freaking crazy.
Why can't I get in through Google Hangouts at all anymore? I can't. I need you to invite me in again.
You're out the stream?
No, I'm trying to use the other.
Invite you. All right, hang on.
Right from.
All right, give me a second. Hang on.
Yeah, and then try to trick it by using my other computer to do the.
All right, add people. Yeah, you can do that actually. Hang on. Let's see. Add cat. Angel. Is that you?
What?
I see a cat angel, but it's got a different icon. It's cat angel, but it's got like a cat, like an actual cat as the picture.
I've gotta
Hang on.
I gotta find a way to get back into this chat, but from a different computer is what I'm trying to do. And I keep finding
Hang on. This is how you do it.
Oh, I guess I can do it this way too, but I don't want to end this stream.
No, you don't have to end the stream.
Yeah, because
All you have to do. All you have to do.
It's not there anymore. It's not there. I'm in Hangouts. Look. Nope. It's got chats. I'm in the Google. There's Google Apps. There's no Google Hangouts. Not there. Not there. Still. Never mind. That's going to be just. I don't have a keyboard here to do it. It's not. I wish I could say that I see that option here, but it's not. I don't see any of that. I see circles. It only shows circles, and then it shows more chats. It doesn't, because I can't get into it anyway. Open Hangout. It's the only thing. Yeah, I know. I know. I got it. I found a different way to get to it than what you are. I already did that.
Cool deal. All right, sorry about that, guys. We were just trying to get the SLS hooked up. And I just lost one of my IR lights, so I need to grab a battery. And it's getting hot in here. I got to cut my fans back on. It's getting hot around here.
Why is this not? No. Wait, you. Where? Okay, now see,
if I move this,
is this showing?
Is that showing?
If I get up and move around?
Okay, guys.
Okay, guys.
SLS.
The SLS.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, it will.
Down.
That
way a little.
That way a little.
Okay, guys. I got the
SLS time.
camera working
From my other computer. Why is it not locking on me? Okay. Alright, guys. I'm going to turn this on, and I'm going to see what we get over here. And I cannot.
Okay. I'll see. I'll keep on.
Hold on. Is your mic on?
Yep. The echo has an echo. She sounds so different in the second voice. Oh, what are y'all talking? Are y'all talking about music?
Okay. All right, guys. Can you see?
Oh, you have echo. I think they're saying you have echo. Let me check. Let me check and see. Say something?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Here we go.
Which one? I'll just mute this one. There. Okay. Whoa, there we go. I knew there were spirits over there. Y'all can see them, yes? It's not locked on this again. Let's try that again. You can see the spirit standing right there. Spirit, you can use my energy. You're standing right on top of the Poltercom, right next to the Poltercom. I'm going to turn that on so you can speak and show yourself at the same time. Ooh, anomaly detected. I am, because I'm watching it on the screen. It's on delay. Why can I see it? Well, how can you announce? Okay. This is locked on you. This is this. Is that working now? Now it says you are presenting family. And now you can't see the little one down in the corner. Well, I clicked on the one. I just took it too small, made it on the screen. Put the drop down there and said, you guys can see me now? Where are you going? You can see it right there. It's really sitting on my Okay, well, I don't know. I just now can I see it? I think in purpose. Can they see it now? So there's I'm just gonna log out. I can't. The camera won't plug into that one. There's no hole in the computer. I can't use. We'll have to do this a different time. Come on with the thing that's got
Wait, what are you trying to? What are y'all trying to say in chat? I'm watching chat. I've been watching chat. What are y'all trying to say? What do you? Okay, Amanda Warner. What are you trying to say? We only see the chair. Yeah, I know. We had the video was yeah, we know the video was jacked up.
We tried to circuit the other way we could, but it's not having it. No matter which way we try, they won't let me do the SOS.
Huh. I'm not even showing up now. They can't even see me now. Now they can't see me either. Yeah, it's like they can't. Like I'm talking. I think they can hear me talking. Can y'all hear me talking?
We don't have three.
It's not switching. The camera's not switching. But even when I talk, it's still not showing me. Even when I talk, it's not showing me when I talk. All right, there we go. Now it's showing me.
And this says evil and faster on all of this. So that thing is like.
All right, now it's switching. It's working now. Whatever happened, it's working now. Now it'll probably it would probably work with the other. No, Jaylene, we were trying to get the screen to lock on the SLS camera, but it wasn't having it. It was locking on in the Hangout, but it wasn't showing in the chat for some. I mean, in the stream, it wasn't showing for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, lost another IR light. I got light again. I know. We would, yeah, that's what we were trying to do. I know y'all wanted to see it. We were trying to get it to show, but it wasn't. It just wasn't having it. Was not having it. Let's see. Who resides with said she's not allowed to contact me. Won't say why. Charming baby. Rice paper.
The spirit
Probably did. Sorry, you must have been making in web speed yards here stuff seconds before it plays for me. Yeah, sometimes depending on your connection speed, you might get it quicker or slower. Change the speed of the stream. How do you change the speed of the stream? Oh, normal. Or, okay, I see. I didn't even know that. You can actually change the speed. Huh. Learn something new every day. Yeah, right. What does that say? My father, a Satanist cult leader who used to use me as a tool for his shit, making me freak. What? Yeah, that's terrible, man.
You guys keep watching what's going on behind us. That's where you need to watch. Yeah. Keep watching there.
Yeah, bro, I got my laser pen hooked up while I'm vaping so y'all can see behind me.
right, guys. This box, I'm blown away. Blown away. Okay, guys. I think we've tapped out what we were doing for the night tonight. I think that we got a lot of communication. I think we got some validating communication. I think that we connected some people with their loved ones. We tried to do the SLS. It just, spirits were not having it. But I think that overall, it has been a very good night for communication. And it's getting late. It's time for me to go to bed. And the SLS won't work. So, yeah, kind of cuts it short. But the next show, for anyone who wants, yeah, it did say Poltercom. Yeah. So it was really great to have you guys. Thank you for coming tonight. I'll see you guys again during the week. I'm going to be doing a daily lunchtime ghost box with Poltercom 5 box this week, every day of the week, but it'll only be for like 30 minutes. But you can come and you can ask the ghost box and all that. Then we'll do another proper show probably next weekend. Thank you, Southern Charm, for coming and listening to the show. And it was great to have you guys, and I will see you all again next week. Bye.